Everybody's talking about Ubuntu 22.04 with the GNOME desktop. Well, I myself made a video about that. Today I want to talk about a flavor. I want to talk about Ubuntu Budgie 22.04. I'm Joe and I love Linux, and I hope you love Linux too. So the first window you see when you boot into Ubuntu Budgie is this. I don't show the installation process because I did that on the Ubuntu GNOME video. So please check this video out if you want to know how to install Ubuntu. As I said, this is the first you see when you start Ubuntu Budgie. What can you do here? This is a very nice feature. Maybe you know that many users are not very satisfied with snaps. So we have the situation that in Ubuntu 22.04, the Firefox browser is delivered as a snap by default, and there is no deb package in the repositories. What Ubuntu Budgie does is very nice, because here you have a window where you can remove the snap, as you can see here, and you can install another browser, for example Firefox ESR, and this is not a snap. This is the default browser of Debian. But you also can install Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, Vivaldi. Here you can see the Brave browser. It's a very nice browser. Or you can install Opera. But that's not all. You also can install Midori, but this is also a snap, and Opera is also a snap. If you install Brave, you can choose if you want to install a package or a snap. And here you can see Chromium browser is also provided as a snap package. What else can we do here? We can customize the whole thing. This is also in the system tools, and we take a look at that in a minute. So let's get back here. You also can configure your keyboard shortcuts. You can update your system after your installation, and you can install drivers if you need them, and you can change the language. Here you can see the application menu, and here are the settings. Well, this might be a little bit confusing because here you have the Budgie Control Center, you have the Budgie desktop settings, you have the Budgie Extras, and you have Budgie themes and layouts. Why is not one place where you can have all the settings? But I show you why this is. Because if we open the Budgie Control Center, you see that this is the same as the GNOME Setting Center, and this is because Budgie is based and built upon GNOME. So here you can all do the things you can do in GNOME. For example, you can change the background here. There are some nice backgrounds added to this default wallpaper, and I like them all, I have to say. If you open the Budgie desktop settings, this is what the Budgie team has built upon the GNOME settings. And this is very nice, I think. Here you can configure the style. You can set the appearance of the window decorations and the controls. Here we have a Pocillo Dark, but you also can use a Pocillo Light. I personally don't like light themes, but just to show you what you can do here. But I will leave it as it is. And you also can change the icon theme and the cursor theme if you like. Here you can activate desktop icons if you like. Maybe you know that this is impossible in vanilla GNOME. It is possible in Ubuntu GNOME, but if you use Debian, for example, or OpenSUSE or Arch or something like that, you need an extension for that. Here you can activate the desktop icons. For example, you also can activate the home directory here. Let's do that. And you see here is a folder with the home directory. We can open that, and here we see a very nice file manager included in Ubuntu Budgie. I have to say this is all very tasteful. I like the design, and I think if I would use that, I would change nothing because I like that so much. So let's close it again and let's remove the home directory. You also can change the number of virtual desktops if you need them. Here you can use 4 or you can use 2. You also can change the font settings. This is the default, the Nodus Sans. It's a very nice font, I think. And 11 is very small, but you can change that very easily. Let's go to the Windows settings. And here you see you have automatic tiling. But if you don't like that, you can deactivate this. Here you have the auto start, and as you can see, there is an app called Blank, and this is what you see here at the bottom. I will show you how to configure Blank later. So if you don't like Blank, you can click here on the minus, and then it will not start automatically. And you can add other apps if you like. You also can configure the top panel. This is not possible in GNOME Desktop, but here you have all the applets included in the top panel, and you can add additional panels or you can remove them. You also can change the order of the applets if you like. Here, for example, you see this is the app menu. If you like to have a label for that, you can choose that. Here you see its menu, and if you don't like the label, you can change the label. Let's say Joe. This is stupid because this doesn't make sense at all, but I wanted to show you how it works. Let's go back to default. There are some Budgie Extras I want to show you, and here you can install additional applets if you like them, and there are many applets that are very interesting. For example, a calendar applet or a countdown applet, drop by applet. Global menu applet is installed. If you don't like global menus, you can remove it very easily. Now let's check out the Budgie themes and layouts. Pokilio is the default theme here. As I said, I like that very much, but if you don't, you can install other themes, and they are pre-configured, as you can see here. For example, Material Design, Vimix or Materia. And you can see on the pictures here how that would look. That's very nice. And as I said, this is so intuitive. It's so easy for the user to manage this. Now let's see what's in there. We have Firefox web browser. This is all in alphabetical order, as you can see. We have LibreOffice. The whole Office suite is installed here. We have a menu editor. And what's interesting are the blank preferences, because now we have blank here at the bottom. If you don't like that, you can change that. Here it's on the left. And if you think this is a little bit too small, you can change the icon size. Here. It was 32. And if you don't like that it's transparent here, you can change this. But I like the transparent thing. The behavior, you can auto hide the dock and you can change the hide delay. Let's move that back to the bottom. This is very nice. Well, if you like my channel, if you like my content, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and activate the clock, because then you will not miss a new video. I also like the comments. I want to speak to you. I am always interested what you have to say about my video. And if you like my video, please give me a thumb. That helps me and helps YouTube to see that you like my channel. And this is very important for growth. Very nice is Tilix. This is the default terminal You will say, this is nothing special what you see. The special thing is that you can open two terminals in one, and this is very easy. So you can work here if you like, and then you can work here if you like. And you also can use another one here. This is like a tiling manager, but only for the terminal. And if I close that here, you have two again. This is very nice if you work on different projects in the terminal and you don't want to open two instances of terminal emulators. You only have to open Tilix and that's all. So this is very nice and very useful. Here at the right upper corner you see this thing, and this is called Raven, and here you see the calendar. Here you can change the volume of your audio. Here are the notifications. Yes, I think this is very good. What do you think about Ubuntu Budgie 22.04? I think I will try that on a hard drive because I like what I see. It's very easy to handle and they listen to the users, and this is very important for me. I hope you like the video and you come back if I post another one. So have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.